No, Bluefy.
And then mixing in Lance, which is kind of like that step in between where we have this video game character of how can we make him a little rougher but purposeful.
Lance just comes in with his own lighting. He goes along wherever he goes.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Particles that are floating around. Tiny hearts.
No.
Yes, they are.
Wait.
Yeah.
They're little tiny
We
hearts.
came up with this idea of a little tiny heart.
Play it a
And
little more. You can kind
watch,
of see them.
they actually, there's a heartbeat in them
Yeah,
too.
there they are.
Yeah.
Oh, I never noticed that.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the cool thing about his sword.
There's a little part at the end, and it's supposed to evoke a hockey stick.
I love that. You guys think of everything. That's so cool.
Kind of was Lance your creation as well?
Jeff Call was working on the scene. He was boarding it, and he messaged me, and he went, Kenna, I'm kind of struggling with this Lance section. And I was like, okay, tell me what's going on. And he goes, he's not beautiful enough. And I was like, he looks fine. He's like, no, I'm not tapping into the beauty that he should have. And so I made him a very lovingly rendered style card.
That.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, about these proportions and the lights, you know, the dappled light. And he went, oh, Kenna, this really unlocked it for me. He wasn't used to drawing in that kind of style.
I love how Lance's hair is constantly in motion, even though there's no breeze.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit.
The hair, make it flow.
The pixelation on Lance was something else that came up about being kind of difficult to do because it's not as smooth as we normally make things.
We put a lot of attention and thought into how to make those mistakes feel like they're part of a video game and authentic to a video game and not just accidental.
And it took a little while to kind of dial those bits together. We did a lot of reviews where we were kind of trying to pull back, and then we pulled back too far, and then try to add back in until we kind of found that nice mixture to kind of hit that era of video game.
Yeah.
Like the hair intersecting the face. There'd be so many shots where we'd be like, nah, that's too much hair in the face, or it's in the wrong area, or there was like, nope, not enough hair intersecting the face. Or it's going through the sword here. Do we care? Nah, it's good.
There's intention to all of it.
I just wanted to say that it's really important that his tummy is showing to me. I think it shows off his vulnerability.
That's true.
There was a 5-minute conversation about the abs.
Oh,
The abs and like what we were gonna show. Belly button, no belly button.
But yeah, it does mean these kind of funny conversations about how many abs to paint into the abdomen of his body, or how much muscle we're supposed to paint in.
He had a lot of abs at one point.
A distracting amount of abs.
From the amount of times he's curling into that ball, that makes sense to me.
Blood or work.
A lot of crutches.
He's gonna get that momentum.